Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's always a pleasure to be here. I'm really grateful to have everyone in here today. Thank you, guys. I really want to thank my pastor, okay, my pastor, my mentor, my students, PMO of the Living God. When PMO calls me a coach, I'm always looking back, like, sorry, excuse me, ma, you mean the woman at my back, Abi? It cannot be me. And I also call her my sugar mommy. Come on, celebrate my sugar mommy. Oh, thank you, PMO. Thank you for being a phenomenal human being. Yes, and being a staunch supporter of everything Temi Ajibewa. I say that sometimes you really can't do much unless you have people who believe so much in you, even much more than you believe in yourself. Why do I say this? I say this because there will be difficult times where you will doubt your calling. You will be like, God, did you call me, or did you just flash me? Maybe it was a text message you sent. It was not a call. I mistook I mistook your call. It was a beep. It was not a call. And then you need to go and borrow the faith. Yes, you have to go and borrow the faith of those who believe so much in you to keep the journey going, to keep the fire burning, right? So that is just, and that's what someone like PMO does for me. I feel so privileged and I feel so pumped up. I feel so proud. Can you see my shoulder pad? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had to add extra layer. That's how proud I am. I booga. Oh my goodness. Now, in case you are wondering that Coach Temi really, like, this is a summit. Can you be serious? Sorry, you have missed class today. You missed your class. They finished that serious class. They finished that one. You are in the wrong classroom because my energy is always high. I wake up high, literally. Like, I wake up and I'm high. I'm high. I'm high on myself, high on my identity. But of course, I still stay humble. Do you know why? Because where I am right now is still very far. I have not even scratched, in all honesty, I've not scratched 1% of the vision that God has shown me. So me being this excited is because I know that there is a future, there's a bigger thing ahead of me. This is just a step to the next level, right? And I remain humble because I see where I'm going to, that the journey is still so far. I can't afford to be proud now, or else when I get there, what will I now be? Like, seriously, what will I be? All right, then. So let me take us to class. For those of you who you are tired of my smiles, like, please, why are you here? Just teach us and come and be going. I know nobody's like that here. I know. I'm just joking. Or else it's you that will go for me. It's not me that will go for you. Oh God. So I am here to take us on how to become a highly paid coach. So I'm teaching on coaching, right? So I'll take you on coaching and I'll take you on how to become a highly paid coach. So before I share my slide with you, let me just run you through my story. No, I think I can run you through my story in my slides. So I'll just do that. And then somewhere in the middle of it, I will share some stories with you. When I'm also done, I'll share some strategies, some principles that you can deploy now and make something happen for yourself. And the coaching industry is over $30 billion industry. And the last time I checked, but I think right now it's a whole, and this was pre-COVID. I don't have the current number, but my point is it's a big deal. It's a huge deal that if you have the slightest inkling, the slightest interest in impacting people, you notice that people come to you and they're trying to pick your brain. They're asking you to help them, and you derive pleasure from helping people. Yes, you derive this joy. They come to you for marriage counseling. They come to you for business, insights. They come to you for fashion, styling, spirituality, and you find great joy in doing all of that, right? Then coaching is something you should absolutely be into. All right, that's something that you should be. You should consider, greatly investing your time, your energy, your mind to build a proper structure around it. If not, you will end up resenting the people that you're supposed to be helping. I'll repeat that. When you do something of passion without structure, you end up resenting the people who you're supposed to be helping because you have refused to put structure around it. Do you get me? So here in today's class, I'll show you the systems you need to put in place so that you will help people and you will not feel bitter. You don't feel like, oh, they're just using you. They're just sucking you, and there's no commensurate value exchange. Now, if you're doing this strictly for give back projects, even at that, you want to still put a structure to it. If not, you will be spent. Let me give you a warning, let's say a disclaimer. No, it's a warning actually. If you don't have the stamina to carry people's burden, don't even try coaching. You can be a consultant, be just general mentor right there, or a teacher, just teach and go. But unless you have the burden to carry on the pains, of your clients, you want to empathize, put yourself in their shoes, because most likely you are even already in their shoes. Okay, most likely you are even in their shoes right now, but you're just looking at, making yourself now more structured, and because you have grown out of where they were, you are now fulfilling the biblical principle of helping your brethren. When you have, you are out of the trouble, you are out of the pain that they are in right now. I hope that makes sense to you. I hope that makes sense to you. Let me know in the comments. If it makes sense, just type in sense. Now, as I'm speaking to you, I see sense. And then when new knowledge hits you, just type in my mind. Don't say my head. Like, how am I? Say, oh, my mind. That's me shifting something. And then can say, oh, my mind is blown. Like, mind blown. Like, oh my God, I'm mind blown. My mind is expanded. I'm just typing mind blown. My mind blown. Okay, is that a deal? Awesome. So let me share my screen with you shortly, or briefly rather, briefly or shortly. And I'm taking you on how to become a highly paid coach, even if you are just started, right? I don't want to assume that everyone here is a coach, but so even if you're a coach, you're just starting, I'm going to be sharing with you proven steps to becoming a highly paid coach. And highly paid coach is in it because money is important. Who agrees that money is important? Who agrees that money is important? Money is what? Money is important. Okay, good. Yes. Let me see. Okay, fantastic. Okay. Awesome. I thought to people you are like, you don't really do money. Like you just do marriage, you do have children. You're not really a money people. Wow, you people say that it's important. Oh my God. Okay then. So I come alive when money is discussed. I come alive when when you are able to solve money issues. Okay, and you stand up. money issues like school fees, like holidays, like wearing good clothes, living in a good environment. That brightens me up, right? So I'm going to share with you proven steps you can take to launch a highly successful coaching business. In this class, my goal is to make big impact for you in the following ways. Number one is to give you clarity. Now, they call me the clarity queen, and I hope I'm able to bring you clarity eventually. Okay, so clarity on the exact steps you need to take to launch out as a coach, right? And then to show you the true potential you have to create your impact in the world, okay? To create your impact in the world, and also to show you how your impact can bring you income. Okay, yes. Now, I want to know if this sounds like you. If right now you want to launch your coaching business, but you are stuck on what it should be about, perhaps because you have so many expertise, you have so many experience, you have so many interests and you can do well today. I mean, you can do well right now in those areas. All right, you can do well in those areas, but you're not convinced on the one you want to do. If you're that person who already you know the topic, I'm going to attract paying clients. Yes, so you're saying help. Yes, so if you are in that category, I am here to help you. Now, either way, my guess is that you're probably feeling confused or a bit frustrated right now. And that confusion or frustration is causing you to waste time and money on different things in the hope that one day something will finally work. Now, what if I told you that you already have all the ingredients you need? Like this bowls of vegetables that will make you a sweet, yummy salad, okay? And all you need to earn a full-time living or more, helping lots of people and making lots of money as a coach, you already have all of them. You have the all ingredients. What you just need is how to put it all together in a way that makes people excited to work with you and pay you big for it. How would you feel? Now, let me run you through quickly how all of this came to be. Of course, you know my name. I am the phenomenal, electric, amazing, awesome, magnificent, Temi Ajibewa, aka the Electric Temi. And over the years as a business coach for coaches, I've been able to generate over $1 million online for myself and my clients, right? And I've helped thousands of people leave their doubts behind and launch impact and income-making businesses. And I mean, I've been able to impact people like someone like Mosun, who is saying knowing what to do is as important as knowing how to do it. Despite knowing what I wanted to do, I was so confused on how and where to start my coaching career. When God sent me an angel Temi Ajibewa. She's your angel when you are lost on what business to do and how to do it. Few hours with Temi will save you 3 years of no direction. She helped me with the much needed direction in my coaching business when I was lost, right? So that was what Mosun said, okay? And of course, I also wake up to messages like this. Mary, who said, you are the midwife coach. You are the midwife coach that has finally birthed the brainchild I have conceived for so long. Now, feedback like this keep me on my toes. they help me. Number one, they confirm to me that indeed I am doing, also encourage me that tell me there is more to be taught. I said, if one needs you, 1,000 also does what also needs you. In fact, if one needs you, 1,000,000 also need you. All right. So while all of this sounds amazing, I have to confess that it wasn't always like this. Why? I started out as a broke housewife. I wasn't just a housewife, I was a broke one. Okay, I was a broke one, right? And so I stumbled on an online business that practically launched me out to who I am today, because I did very well at the business, and I decided to teach others how to do the same business. Now, while teaching my fellow housewives, I discovered my intense passion for impacting people. And interestingly, my students began to call me coach. Yes, they began to call me coach. And I felt really uncomfortable with this title at first. And so I decided to go for my NLP certification with the hope that it will boost my confidence and I'll be able to launch out as a coach. Now, the result of this is that after my certification program, I still struggled to launch or even make money as a coach. And that just made me know that certification is not equal to monetization, because months after this program, I managed to land just one coaching client who was my good friend then, who paid me less than $50 for a 3-month coaching. And some month later, I launched a group coaching program and I had no sign up, like literally no sign up, right? And so, mind you, my main online business was doing well. It was doing well, but I wanted more. I wanted more. And it was obvious that I was getting something wrong and that I needed help. So not just any help, but help from the best of the best that I could afford at that time. A-list coach Steve Harris to know how to master the business of my talent. And this was in 2016. And then I began to study and actively connect with lots of thought leaders online. People like John Obidi, Stephanie Obi, Remy Oladokun, Bankole Williams, Bumisho Bowale, Emeka Nobis, and young people like myself doing amazingly well in the field. And they gave me the psychological permission to reach for more. They did what? They gave me what? The psychological permission to reach for more. And so I was with brilliant coaches like Coach Sam Obafemi, Lashola, and so on, to learn in the coaching industry in my climb. I invested in coaches like Victor Ekobasi. In 2018, I traveled for the first time ever. I traveled out of the country to attend a life-transforming event known as the Unleash the Power Within. I was required to be to pay £1,000 just to be in the room. Yes, just to be in the room, I was required to pay £1,000 to attend the event. And this is a room of over 12,000 people, where my ticket was one of the cheapest tickets. So like I said, I needed to take, steps to become a highly paid coach of impact and influence. What did I do? I ditched my fears and I sold myself fully into the process. Now, it wasn't always easy, but my results have been worth it over the years. And in 1 year of going through these steps, I grew huge confidence in myself. I grew huge followings of my ideal audience. I increased my impact quotient by over 100%. I doubled my total 2018 revenue in 6 months. And then in 2019, I was able to afford to attend the Unleash the Power Within conference with me. Now, with him as my guest, sites, our accommodation, and it was all a gift to him because the same event changed my life. So I felt, no, if anybody deserved this gift, it was my husband, and he was really grateful for it. When we ended the event, he said that I'm a life changer. Yes, that was the word he called. He said, "Tell me, you are a life changer," right? And so now, at that point, I began to gain attention, and I was on channels, newspaper, Guardian. I was even on TED Talk and so on, winning awards all here and there. And I began to wake up to prayers from my clients who say, Coach Temi, that I pray that one day you look at what I have achieved and you feel proud that I was your student. And honestly, it is happening for me right now. So I thought to myself, this process works. What if I began to teach other coaches like myself, particularly newbie coaches who are so desperate to launch their business the right way? And I began to teach them this process. And this is why we are here today. And so you are here to learn the top 3 secret steps to become a highly paid coach of impact and influence, even if you're just started. My question is, now I realize that sharing my story is a lot more compelling than just sharing my slides. Why? Because my audience, they're able to put themselves in my shoes. They're able to say, okay, what this girl is saying is not out of this world. What she's saying is real. Like it's practical, it's workable. And that's why I always make it a point of duty to let you see that, even though where I am is a good place, no matter where you are, you can attain this place and also be way off. And even if where you are right now is an amazing place, and even a lot bigger than where most people are, I still want you to see that there's more for you. Because if someone can come from scratch, and get here, how much more you, who now has that potential, you have the opportunities, like you have everything you need. How bigger will you now become? Can you see? You are ready. Now, stable solution you want to provide and stick to it. Get super clear. Because a common mistake I see a lot of coaches make is trying to be everything to everybody, instead of them niching down profitably and staying on the niche long enough to systemize their process before they move on to another. Now, this is a mistake because being everything to everybody would only confuse. Yes, it will confuse people, and so you will not be easily seen as an authority. You won't be easily seen as what? As an authority. And we want people to see you. We want people to do what? To see you and consider you an authority, right? So that is exactly what you need to do when you niche down. So other problems include you get people asking you random questions that you cannot answer. Yes, people will be asking you things that are quite far from you, things that you cannot easily answer, and it's because you have portrayed yourself as several things that you can't possibly be all in everything, right? Then you get people signing up for your program that you later realize you can't even help them because they are not fit for your program. They are not fit for your program. They are not fit for your program. They are not what? They are not fit for your, because you are not even sure of what you were doing. Because you were all over the place. And then your content creation process will take longer because you are trying to address every single area of life that you want to be known for, instead of you being specific. And so let me ask you, between a generalist and a specialist, who gets paid more? Who gets paid more? Let me see. I see specialists. Fantastic. You are absolutely right. So what steps should you take? Niche down. Now, don't just niche down profitably. So here's the first thing now. The first step you have to take is to niche down on the specific and lucrative problem you want to solve. Not the industry you want to niche down to, but the niche. That is, become the big fish in a small pond instead of being a small fish in a big pond. Is that clear? And this also cures one deadly disease a lot of new coaches are infected with, which is the fear of not being enough. You're thinking you're not enough because you're thinking of the several areas of life you want to be an expert at. But once you choose one thing and you begin to feed your mind, feed your intellect, feed your energy on that one thing only, you will see that you are even more than enough. So take notes. Once you choose a niche, you have to validate the niche and make sure it's profitable before you settle down into it. How do you do this? Number one, research and look around you. Yes. Are there people making money doing what you want to do? Are there people willing to pay to have this problem solved? Yes. That's it. So think about it. Of your many passions, your many interests, are there people making money doing what you want to do? And you see them that, okay, this person is successful. Okay, their programs, are they selling out? Right? Go on YouTube, go and search. Are there successful coaches on Google doing this? Are people really paying them? You would know. You would know by the testimonials. You would know by the number of, because I mean, they want to market themselves. You will know by the quality of people that they call their clients. And go to their sales page. How much is their fees? You will know. Now, are there people willing to pay? Do you have friends that will even pay you for your coaching? If you don't, then most likely it's not a profitable, it's not a successful niche that you can go into. Now, you may be asking, Temi, I have lots of talents. Which one should I settle down into? I'll tell you. Here is how to know which of your talents, abilities, or expertise to niche down to. Number one is called the H3 connection. That means you do a list. You do a what? You do a list on this table, and you would ask yourself, of this, a list of your passions, your interests, your talents, and you would check which one has your heart, which one has your hand, which one has your head. Your heart is your passion, is your interest, is the thing you call your love, so to speak. Right? And then your hand will be your skills, the skills you have. All right. And then your head will be your head knowledge. That's this one you are good at, like you really, really know it. Okay. That you really know it. Okay. Yes. And then hack number two is your personal resonance. Which of your many passions do you have personal resonance for? Is it with that you are like, this one, my heart is with it. I feel the knowing in my knower that I have this one. Hack number three is current results for yourself and others. Which of these many passions do you have results for yourself and for others? Now, once you can pick and do this correctly, trust me, you will know which of your passions to go for. And then finally, you want to future pace. Yes. What do you see yourself doing in 10 to 20 years from now? What do you see yourself, what do you think about your life 20 years from now, 50 years from now? What do you see yourself waking up to do? That right there is you are is you deciding which of your many passions are a distraction for you and which one you should focus on squarely, right? Now, I'm teaching you the secret step number 2. Who can remind me of secret step number 1? Who can remind me of secret step number 1? Let me see you in the chats. Step number 1 is what? Become a specialist, niche down. Yes, you got it. Let me see your chart. Let me see. Step number 2 is what? Get super clear on the people you want to coach. Step number 1 is get super clear on the what's. The what, the core message, the core niche that you want to focus on. Okay? The core niche now is about the core people you want to coach. A common mistake I see a lot of coaches make is that is preventing them from becoming highly paid is trying to be all things to all men. Yes, trying to be all things to all men. This will mess you up. Why? Because no one would really love you and consider you their coach because there is no exclusivity. Yes. They will not consider you, their coach because only you are doing parenting. Only you will see you in leadership. Only you will see you in what now? Marriage and conflict resolution. Only you will see you where now? And we see you in different places. We'll see you where? In different places. And so how can we trust that you are the go-to person in that specific results, in that specific niche, and can deliver results to us? That's it. Because you are all over, we can't trust you. So what should you do? Focus on a specific class of people and serve them. Don't say, this one thing. Students will go for it. Mothers will go for it. Fathers is for, even if you sell water, not everyone will buy your water. Yes. Even if you sell the air that we all breathe, not everybody will buy your kind of air. They will prefer another type of air. So what do I mean here? Focus on that class of people and serve them. Now, a simple hack on how you can focus on a specific class of people is by building a customer avatar. What is a customer avatar? It's a representation of your ideal customer. That is the type of person you want to purchase your products or services. The kind of people that you want them to be like. They should be your ideal. That if you had them in their thousands, you are okay. If you had them in what? In their thousands, you are okay. Like you can do good all by yourself with them. That is your ideal customer. Now, when you build this correctly, your customer avatar provides valuable insights into who your ideal customers are, what they want, where they spend their time, and how your unique solution can address their problem. Now, you can start by answering these deeply insightful questions, such as this. So I'm going to show you everything now, and now do a screenshot. Go ahead and do a screenshot. When you can answer all of these questions, trust me, you are just right. You are right to build a customer avatar. Say, okay, my ideal customer's name is Temi. She is 35 years old. She's a woman. She's married with 2 children. Her kids are 7 and 5 respectively. She's located in Abuja, Nigeria. She's a business coach. She makes an average of $100,000 to $200,000 in a year. She's well educated, has a degree and several certifications. A major pain point is that she's not sure how to integrate a work life with a work life with a family life. and therefore she struggles with communication with her husband. She struggles with communicating with her children, and she desires to be able to have. Sorry, forgive me. I think a call came on my phone just now. Sorry, please. You know, she struggles to have this. She desires to have a work-life integration that is well blended. She desires to have a supportive husband who takes care of her, you know, of her needs in her absence, or who supports her with this. She desires to have to raise children who are godly, who are. I mean, you are able to now paint a picture. Please, who understands this? Let me know if this makes sense to you. Awesome, fantastic. That's it. That's exactly what you want to do, to be able to take note of who your ideal clients are. Now, what will you get when you have a customer avatar? I'll tell you. You will become the messiah for that class of people who will trust and buy from you. Then you will enjoy the loyalty of your followers, and you will be strongly perceived as an expert or a specialist. Then you will have more conviction even in yourself. Yes, even you would have more conviction in yourself. Now, before I go far, let me say one thing, right? Let me say one thing. Am I saying that you should not express your full potentials? No. Am I saying that you cannot help more people at a time? No. I'm just saying that not at the very beginning. If indeed you want to be known as that messiah, you want your brand to grow very fast, you must niche to one topic at the beginning, and you must stay with one class of people at the beginning, preferably your customers, not your consumers. Some of us, we call our consumers our customers. Some of you who do children coaching or teenagers coaching, it's their parents who are your customers, or stakeholders who are willing to invest in them, such as the schools, organizations, parents, and so on, not the kids. Then those guys, they can't pay it for themselves. They are your consumers, not your customers. Are you with me? So you really want to be mindful that at the beginning, you're not just serving everybody breakfast. No. You are particular about the one thing. I began as the millionaire housewife, and I was simply coaching women how to start businesses from home. Then later on, right, I became more deliberate. I became a business coach for business owners beyond just housewives. And today I work as business coach for coaches. Now, because I have established myself as a business coach for coaches, now I am also now establishing myself as a personal branding expert for leaders who are professionals and entrepreneurs. Do you see this? So now I am now adding personal branding experts alongside my business coaching for coaches. Why? Because I have built expertise, I have built experience, and I have built credibility in one area first. So now I can shift to the other areas. Is this clear to you? I had to add this here in case you're confused. You say, Temi, but this. That's your answer right there. You can do all things, not just all at the very beginning at the same time. When you have built a process, a system on one first. So right now in my business coaching for coaches, I actually have a full structure. I have a boot camp I run 3 times a year. I have a 3-month coaching I also run 3 times a year, right? I have the highly paid coach boot camp, and I have the business of your brand coaching program for 3 months. I have the boot camp for 3 days. I have the coaching for 3 months. Now it is structured, it is systemized, like it is categorically like noted and done. Are you with me? Right there is what we call structuring first before you branch out to now have other types of assistants, or to now attract other kinds of people. Okay, yes, that's it. And so my third and final step I'm going to be sharing with you is, for you to become a highly paid coach, you must create and sell, okay, sell, underline the word sell beyond just creating. You want to sell a signature coaching program that delivers real transformational results. You can't afford to just create the coaching program. No. Okay, excuse me. You can't. You create and then you sell that program. And this program will deliver real transformational results for you. Now, a common mistake I see lots of coaches make is not creating a transformational coaching program. Rather, they focus on creating information products. They write books, they create webinars and courses, and they want to become a highly paid coach. How? There's only so much people can pay for a book, no matter how beautiful it is. There's only so much they can pay for a book, right? Now, why is this a mistake? It's a mistake because an information product is just what it is, an information product. Hardly will the consumer achieve real transformation if the principles shared in it have not been tested and proven to work. Yes. If the principles shared in it, in that book, if those principles have not been tested and proven to work, these ones too will not work. The ones in the book. So how do you prove it? It's by running through a transformational coaching program. Run your clients through it. Now, to command high value, you must deliver high quality coaching solutions that you can charge a premium for. Yes, high quality coaching solution that you can charge a premium for. And another common mistake I see lots of coaches make is charging per session, like a therapist, instead of them actually coaching the clients over a period of time based on the results. Say, I'm going to coach you for 12 weeks. A session is $200. That's $1,200. No, you charge according to the results you believe you can deliver. If it takes you 3 sessions, good. If it takes you 7 sessions, fantastic. But you don't charge according to time and session and this and that. Nah, don't do that to yourself. Is that clear? It's a mistake because coaching is not about quick fixes. And no disrespect to therapists, but coaching is about guiding the clients as they go on their journey to whatever result the clients may be looking for. Yes, to achieve whatever result the clients may be looking for. All right. As such, running and charging per hourly sessions and calling it coaching is a mistake. It is what? It's a mistake. To be a coach with impact, there has to be a relationship that will give room for execution, feedback, and follow up. Yes. Feedback and what? And follow up beyond the sessions. Yes. We need to have what? We need to have feedback. Give room for execution. There will be mentoring, there will be teaching, there will be coaching, and so on. Right? Yes. For you to be able to. So what should you do instead? Create a signature coaching framework and a program. Now, when you have this framework, you'll be able to truly impact, influence, and make income doing what you love. And your framework, it will confer authority on you heavily. You will have authority, and then it will give your clients full transformation. Those that you coach, those that you help, you'll be able to help them in a truly transformational manner. All right, good. So also, you'll be able to charge more because a signature coaching program is high ticket and it makes you much more money than all these other things. Now, there are 6 ways to make $1 million as a coach. And my question to you is, which one is easier to get? Which do you prefer? Read these numbers carefully and tell me which one you think is easier to get. I'll be in the chat waiting to read from you. Is it to sell a $10 product to 100,000 people, or to sell a $100 product to 10,000 people, or to sell a 1K product to 1K people? Which one do you think is easier to get? I really want to hear this from you. Okay, some of you are saying 10,000, 1,000 to 10 people, 10K to 10 people, absolutely. 100K to 10 people, yes. Why are you not saying $10 to 100,000 people? I want to know. You approach less people to achieve the same amount. Yes, it's more stressful. Fantastic. You're right. You're right. Yes. Yes, that's it. So personally, I prefer selling a 100K product to 10 people. That's it. And I did not know how easy this could be until the day I sold a $43,000 product. I kid you not. I sold a $43,000 product to one person, and it was services. And I'm like, wow, you mean this is this easy? Wow, this is this easy? Wow. It was unbelievable for me. So I'm like, imagine just selling to 10 people. That's 430K right there. You hit the numbers and then you'll be good to go. Right? Then now we're going to sell more. How can you sell a millionaire to one person? And now this is in dollars, right? Don't even think in naira here. The lady that was introducing me called me the millionaire. I say, it's not millionaire. Naira has entered the amount. No. Okay. So personally, I prefer this, but recently, I'm gunning for this. 100K to 10 people. For example, one of my coaching programs going for $2,000. Right now, it's even going for 2.5. Right? When you send to 5 people, you make 10K. And to make $1 million, you need only 500 students. That's it. Right? And now I have a student here. Her name is Spectra. She said that she went from charging 5,000 naira, that's $10, to as a coach, to charging 200,000 naira. And she got 14 clients in 48 hours, which means that honestly, these things, it's all in our minds. It's all in our minds that we think that is difficult, because the same people will still pay you. So do you now see why you need to focus on creating your signature coaching program? Why? It pays and it helps you to deliver true transformation to your clients. So far, I've shown you fatal mistakes to avoid as a coach if you want to become a highly paid one, such as being scattered, trying to coach everybody, trying to coach many things, and just creating information products as against transformation products. Then I've also taught you how to fix the mistakes, right? And also the top 3 secret steps successful coaches take to launch and scale their business. So now that you know all these amazing strategies, the question is, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hearing me out. I will take your questions now.
Thank you so very much, Coach Temi, the electric Temi. All right. Thank you so very much, Ma. That was a superb one. It was very rich and hilarious, of course. Thank you for showing us some energy, gingering things up and just imparting us with your energy. All right. Thank you so very much, Ma. I'm just going to do a brief recap of what you told us today, and then I'll ask you some questions. All right. Thank you, ma'am. So you took us through proven steps to becoming a highly paid coach, and you told us that we should be clear on our niche. We shouldn't just be everywhere. I mean, shouldn't be the jack of everything, at least. And you made emphasis on the fact that at the beginning, all right, so you were not trying to downplay, other expertise that you have or other things that I would like to do. But at the beginning for starters, for wannabes, for the newbies, you need to start with a niche. So have a niche so that you can be exclusive. People can know that this is you, and people can recognize that this is what you are good at easily without thinking twice. Are you this? Are you not that? All right. And you told us to build a customer avatar. If you'd like to know, if you'd like to build our niche, to have a customer avatar, which I think is very good to have, so you can have an idea of the people that you're targeting, and it helps you to build your niche in a proper way. All right, so thank you for that. And you said we should ensure that we target the customers, not the consumers. So you should also put conscious effort to that, so that you're not misplacing your energy, trying to get the consumers, whereas you should go after the customers. All right, thank you, Mark, for that. You said we should also structure our niche, ensure that we have the structure. It should be properly structured so that you know what you're doing, and then you're not just all over the place. And then you said to us that we should also create and sell a signature coaching program. All right, so we shouldn't just jump into, oh, I'm a coach now, and then you're just doing conferences. I mean, you're just doing programs, writing books, and all of those things, which are good. But of course, for you to create impact, you should have a signature coaching program. And then you said that this would also help us to charge in a premium way. So when you have something quality, of course, you have confidence to charge, very well for it. Then you also said to us that we shouldn't charge per session, charge per hour or something, charge for the full length of the impact that you're about to deliver. All right. And then you said to us to ensure that we have a relationship with our customers, so that they're able to follow us through the full execution. And then we can also get feedback from them per time, and also so that we can follow up, beyond the session. All right. So when there's relationship, I mean, you're able to go the extra mile and ensure that the person's transformation is sustained. All right. Because I think that's another big deal entirely. So that you have a clean, full job delivered to the fullest. And then you wrapped it up by telling us to have a signature coaching framework and program. And then this helps us to impact, influence, and also have good income. And it also helps us to be an authority in the coaching field that we have chosen. And then it helps our clients to have a full transformation, complete transformation. And then we're able to charge more. All right, so you're able to make more money from your signature coaching framework and program. All right, so thank you so very much for that. Okay, so I'd just like to just ask you, from what you told us today, I want to just lay emphasis on, this niche thing. All right, so you said to us to have a niche at the beginning. So at what point would you call yourself a professional? Okay, I'm good with this niche that I have now. I just started out. Maybe I'm okay. Should it be like, let's say 2 years in it, or I don't know what should we gauge, or what should be the measurement to determine, okay, I'm good now. I can now diversify into another.
Fantastic question.
Yeah.
Fantastic question. Valid question right there.
Thank you.
What will be your measurement would be when you know that the program can thrive on its own with little or no contribution from you. when you have the system, you have the marketing system, the sales system, the delivery system, the leads generation system, the conversion system, you have those systems in place such that even if you travel off grid, normal, like you will find yourself that you are able to still deliver on the results to your clients. For example, I have a coaching program, the one I give example of, it's called the Business of Your Brand program. How do I bring clients to this program? Is from my bootcamp. How do I get people in my bootcamp? It's from my webinars and my other small courses, my email list. When you join the 3-month coaching, I am not your coach. I am not your coach. You are working with my associate coach on a week-to-week basis, but the content of the coaching program has been recorded by me already. Recorded 8 modules with over 25 hours video content waiting for you to consume. And there is a worksheet I have systemized. I've literally systemized everything that makes me awesome in that program. So we have coaching call replays. We have an execution calendar that the moment you join us on day 1, you will know everything you must do, that you must learn, the video you must watch, your deliverables, your tasks, everything for the whole 12 weeks is waiting for you. Now, that is a system such that I don't even have to be on the, I don't have to be in the room. So of 12 weeks, I show up 3 times at the end of the month. Now, are people getting results now? Guess what? We are having over 90% success rates in my absence than in my presence. I was now wondering, wait. Is it that or what? In my absence, people are launching. They are launching, like they are thriving, they are moving in my absence. I mean, I don't need a suit here to say, Temi, you need to, that is a system right there. And this took me 18 months and about 6 months. So when I began, I was launching like every 2 months, 2 months, 3 months. I was crazy. I was doing it just to like, I can make all the mistakes at once. Now, later on, I reduced it. Okay, just 3 times in a year. Then I said, no, just twice in a year. Open cards just twice in a year, which is where I am right now. Now, this year, I'm opening registration just twice in the year. We opened in January. Registration opens twice, but the coaching happens just twice in the year. If you buy before coaching resumes, you will wait till our coaching resumes. You will have access to the course content, but the coaching, you will chill for it. And so we open registration twice. We open in January, we open in July, and we open in November. But the coaching itself resumes July ending / August, and then next year, January again. Can you see? So that is a system right there. I hope my example just, answers your question clearly.
Yes, it does. Thank you, Ma. All right, so let's talk about, charging. As a startup in coaching, what should your charging be like? And then I know there's this buzz about charging in dollars now, being, prospecting to be an international brand. All right, so what would you say around that? What should the charges be? Should you charge in Naira, in pounds, in dollars? Just, just give us something on that.
I used to charge in Naira until I began to invest in myself in dollars. So I didn't just wake up to say, I'm not dollars. No. I began to see that the way I was running my business, I was I was investing myself with coaches, in books, in programs, in dollars. I'll be in a program of over 100 people. I'll be the only Nigerian, even the only African in the room sometimes. A program of $15,000. When I'm telling them of my conversions, they cannot understand. They're asking me to please, how much is that million naira? I'm like, I don't even know. On Google, it does not, in fact, it doesn't even qualify. Should I use black market rate? I don't even get. So it became an issue that, sis, it's not work. And so what did I do? I had to register a company in the US. So now I was able to receive money in the US. I have Stripe accounts. So it's just beyond aspire to perspire, fake it till you make. No, I had to become it. I had to spend money in dollars. And so it gave me that peace of mind that indeed, I should also begin to charge in Naira. So we do your conversion rate. And I'm a global brand. Imagine having to convert Naira to every currency. I mean, it will cause trouble. But dollar is a global currency, and it will work across board. If you're in Ghana anywhere, do the conversion, make the payments, they will remove bank rates from you, and everybody is good to go. That's it's your own pocket. So on how much you should charge, honestly, it depends on your niche. It depends on your level of transformation. It depends on how confident you feel in yourself. Now, I've had clients who, for example, my coaching program, my group coaching program is $2,500. Now, when coaches pay that much, something in their head just shifts. That no, I cannot pay this much and be charging 10,000 naira. No, you can't spend that much on yourself and be a mediocre with your pricing. No, right? And so when you see what you've invested in yourself, your global competition, it will dictate how much you begin to charge. But the way I coach my students, even if you're just starting from the very beginning, right? You should be able to charge $1,000 coaching, right? Then later on, you can test the market basically. And it still depends on how confident you are and the level of transformation you are able to deliver.
Thank you, Ma. So test the market and then your confidence and all of those. Thank you for the clarity there. All right, so I'd like to just ask you, I know you've mentioned, while you were teaching us and, you were mentioning about group coaching, individual coaching. Can you just put more emphasis on that? What would you advise a startup coach to get involved in? Should you teach one-on-one, group coaching?
That's one-on-one. That way, your failure is minimal. Your mistakes are curtailed. Yeah. Okay, one-on-one, you are able to say, this one, I don't get them, So I teach my clients to have what we call beta clients, test clients. You say, see, this thing, I never struggle, like it's not really, but you pay me a discount and in exchange. I had 13 beta clients for my program. And then I charged them maybe like $400 or so, very ridiculous. But the moment they gave me feedback, I built the program more. It got bigger. Our price went from $400 to $650 to $800 to $1,000. In 1 year, the price went from $800 to $2,500 in 1 year, because I now grew more confident in myself. And I'm like, okay, this is what I'm selling. And all my clients say is that you can have one of my clients in the Azza. She said that the way she was before she joined my program, that she had the rice, she had the beans, she had the soup, everything was well. She knew the content. You said, but the marketing of it, how to now dish it, how to now serve people, how to now, the time to even serve them was what she was lacking. She had a coaching client that she felt so guilty, she had to refund the clients. Why? There was no system in place. There was no onboarding process. There was no kickoff call. There was no proper coaching sessions. Like she just had the knowledge, but she did not have the system and the structure to coach this or to even charge. Now she raised her fees times 3. Some 4 weeks ago, I'm like, he said, coach, now what you teach I did do? Like, no, that she delivers results, and then now she knows that she deserves value for the results that she offers. So please start with one-to-one. When you have a grip on your framework, you have a grip on your program structure, then will be a good time to now scale up to group coaching.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you for that. All right, so as we wrap up this session, I'd like to just ask you one more question. Okay, so according to our team collaboration, as a startup coach, how do I collaborate, or who do I collaborate with to ensure that I have a good start and I'm able to scale up and, you know, do well in my coaching business? Okay,
fantastic. As a new coach, if you're listening to me right now, your first point of stop, like your next bus stop, should be my highly paid coach bootcamp. My highly paid coach bootcamp is a 3-day virtual bootcamp. It runs online, right? And so you can be anywhere in the world to be a part of the program. As a matter of fact, we are opening registration on the 1st of July. Okay, and then you can come in at our early bird discounts. I'm going to drop a link in the comments now. It's winorwinacademy.com/HPCB. Okay, that's the link right there. Go there now and then join our wait lists to be a part of the bootcamp. You will read about it. Now, in this bootcamp, I'm going to teach you and show you how do you find your core purpose as an individual. You'll be able to now, some of us are running coaching businesses without being in alignment with our purpose in life. Why? Because we don't even know our purpose in life. So on the day one, we help you to find your core purpose. On day 2, we have to find your core message. On day 3, we teach you on how to find your ideal clients. And then subsequent days, we take you through how to design your signature coaching framework, your program, and we'll bring successful thought leaders, right, who have gone through the same framework. My framework is called the CPPL framework, okay? The highly paid coach framework. C, clarify, P, productify, second P, position, and the last letter there is L for launch, CPPL, right? So I'll take you through this program. Under positioning, you will learn about collaboration. You will learn because your brand is only as powerful as the company it keeps. I'll repeat that. Your brand is only as powerful as the company it keeps. So if you are looking at building your thought leadership, you must be deliberate about how you show up. As a matter of fact, I must be honest with you, I think this is like the second or third, it can't be even a third virtual session I am agreeing to this year. Why? I'm deliberate about my collaborations. Why? Because I know where I'm going to, I know what I'm looking for, I know the brand that's rub off on me or a rub off on that things can work. So you will learn that under the third step in my framework known as positioning. And then you know who to collaborate with. When you go to a collaboration table, what do? What value do you bring forward first? You don't go asking to take. No, you say, what can I add to this table? And you don't go trying to pitch way far above that all you have is, you changed my life. No, you must also come with something substantial that they would also see as benefits to you. So that's what, I mean, your first point of contact, somebody who is a coach here, is to collaborate with me by having me as your coach. Yes, let's talk about, because if you collaborate without having your niche stated, your ideal audience, you just go and collaborate nonsense. You go and meet somebody whose audience are maybe fashionistas and have no bearing with maybe transformation, that transformation that you want to deliver, what happens? You will be clashing, right? You will clash. You won't have tangible results. Okay. I know that I did not quite answer you, but again, I still answered you. My point is,
Yes.
get massively clear on your core message, your core audience, your positioning, and then it will determine who to collaborate with. You must know your unique value proposition. That is what you will bring to any collaboration table. Okay, but of course, I'm sure that other speakers will tell you this. So let me just fulfill all righteousness by saying that collaboration is a new competition. And is that not it? I've said it. So collaborate, don't compete. And collaborate with your industry leaders, industry experts. They will rub off well on you, very, very well on you. Your colleagues, those above you, mentors, and those beneath you too, you mentor them because they have the grassroots. And you also need that, you need a fan base. They're not customers, but they're your fan base. Once you cough, they will share. Where they share to, your customers will find you from those platforms. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, Ma. It was a great time. Thank you so very much. I pray that God will bless you. God will increase your wealth of wisdom. The Lord Almighty will continue to carry you, and you would continue to soar on eagle's wings in the name of Jesus. Thank you so very much for your time. We love and appreciate you, Ma.
And the link to join the boot camp, the 3-day boot camp, which, by the way, you're getting at a huge discount because you're coming from this platform, is just $47. Okay, it is just $47. And that's less than 30,000 Naira for what you are getting. It's nothing. It's like my charity. It's my give back. The link is www.winorwinacademy.com/HPCB. HPCB. Thank you very much, ma'ams.
Thank you once again.
Thank you very much, my sugar mommy.
We celebrate PMO
of the Lord Jesus. I celebrate you.
Thank you. Thank you once again, Coach Temi. And thank you everyone who has been a part of today's teaching. We are going to hand you over back to the base. So have a great time. Bye and thank you.